Good morning. It is a Weatherby range day. It is also a rainy range day. So in today's video, we are going to an indoor range to shoot the 340 Weatherby, which is a Mark V Deluxe. It's been so long, I'm not going to let rain stop me from shooting this gun. We are going to be shooting factory ammo from Weatherby, the 225 grain Interlock. In this video, we'll also be shooting the 300 Weatherby with the 180 grain mead ammo. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to be testing velocities with the Weatherby factory ammo and the 340, and hopefully we get some good results.
First up, let's see if Weatherby gets advertised velocity.
Do you have a pencil or a pen?
What?
Do you have like a pencil or something?
You ready?
Yep.
So it's getting over box velocity. That's pretty darn good. If you see the backdrop, that is Hornady ELDM factory ammo for 300 PRC. My dad just got a Fierce in a 300 PRC, and let me show you the velocity.
All right, I'm ready.
Well, I've certainly shot better groups than that. Let's now move on to the 300 Weatherby with the 180 grain mead. It's going to be one of those range days, huh? Just got back from the range and woof, that was a little rough. So let's go ahead and look at the groups from the 340 Weatherby with the 225 grain Hornady Interlock. Very first group out of the rifle. This, and this. That measures at 2.2 inches. And if you just want to see the size difference between 338 and guess what this is? 28 Nosler. Look at the difference from 7mm and 338. Huge. Makes 7mm look tiny. I did one other group with the 340 Weatherby. This is the second group. This is the first shot, second, third. This measured at a 1.990 inch group. So, hey, a little progress. Still pretty bad, but it's getting tighter. Onto the 300 Weatherby. Somehow it did even worse than my 340 Weatherby. I really like these mead bullets. I think they're a really cool design, really high BC bonded bullet. But my 300 Weatherby hates this bullet. So that is a little over 2 inches. And then the next group, I didn't even finish it because it's like 2.5 inches or more. The good news is, well, I got these bullets for Big Timber, and we're going to try them out in his 300 PRC. So I think there's still hope that we'll get some good accuracy out of these mead bullets. Well, I think it's pretty safe to assume I will not be using this Weatherby factory ammo for hunting. 2-inch groups is not what I had in mind for hunting ammo. Now we got to look at the bright side. At least I get some brass that I can use for reloading, and one nice thing, it actually got box velocity. In fact, a little bit more than that. It was 3,013 feet per second. So well done, Weatherby. Way to not overhype your velocities. Now let's talk about the Mark V Deluxe. It was a lot of fun to shoot. I really like this trigger. I adjusted this down to around 2 pounds and it's feeling really good. The bolt feels nice and smooth. It is a very skinny barrel. It took a long time to get this barrel to cool down after shots. The scope performed phenomenally. I really like it. The glass quality is really good. Really like this Athlon Aries. Overall, results sucked, but you know, bad range day is still a good day. Couple more things about the gun. Recoil. Despite it having a muzzle brake, it is very stout. I was also shooting a 28 Nosler at the range, and this 340 Weatherby made it seem like a very enjoyable gun to shoot. That is the 28 Nosler, when the 28 Nosler has some high recoil. So this thing is stout, to say the least. And I know you're going to ask me, so I might as well bring it up. It held up, so we still have a functioning stock, which is awesome. Speaking of 28 Nosler, I did shoot more of the 170 grain Hammer Hunter, and it's not too shabby. It's not quite half MOA, obviously. That's probably around 3/4 inch, but with Retumbo, it seems to be a little more consistent than H1000. I did shoot another group, which was almost the exact same size. It's these two and this one. This one's around a 0.8 inch group. But Retumbo is showing some promise. And the great thing about hammer bullets is I've never had a gun that doesn't shoot them, at least sub MOA. So worst comes to worst with the 340 Weatherby, I'll just get some hammer bullets.